Yeah, give me 1 sec. I'm still setting up a stream, so yeah. 1 second. And hey, welcome to stream. It's Nate, Shoes, or whatever the fuck you want to call me, dude. My voice changed, and my voice dropped, so yeah, we're gonna do a stream where I narrate shit, because, fuck, why the fuck not? I want to talk about shit, and I didn't really know what to do otherwise, so... Yeah, I'm also feeling a bit better, so yeah, let's do a bit of a thing, I guess. Alright, let me set up comments and shit, because I still need to... Yeah, I still need to do that. I wonder if this is gonna work. Sleep is for the weak, as they say. Hello, LES. What's up? Ah, yeah. Thanks actually for reminding me, because I forgot to share that this stream is, like, on. So I'm gonna send this to the Discord server, because, where else do I send this to, you know? Not like I have any other fucking social media and shit. I guess Instagram, but... Should I actually tell the Instagram people that I'm streaming? Maybe I should. Hi. Give me 1 sec. I just need to do the streaming ping. Alright. Stream enjoyer. It do be happening. Yes, okay. Hello, anyways, hey, welcome to the stream. It's well timed with my insomnia, so thank you. Hey, Alexa. Alexa? I'm glad you haven't fucking changed at all. That's good to see. Anyways. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna start playing the game. Yeah, this is a complete blind through. Blind through? This is a complete blind playthrough of the game. No case should remain unsolved, which, so I actually don't know what's gonna happen. I've heard it was a really good fucking game for several different reasons, but yeah, let's see if I suffer, which I likely will. Anyways. Maybe I should wait for a bit, or actually, never mind. I'm gonna start right now. Yeah. No case should remain unsolved. Dude, this music's already heartbreaking. What the fuck am I supposed to do about this? Anyways, yeah, let's get to playing this. Yeah, I mentioned a while ago, but for the people who just came in, this stream is basically me using my voice to narrate this game because I want to show it off, I guess. My voice got lower, and, sorry for the fucking, cancel, but, like, my voice got lower, and, like, my body's changing, like, fucking, I'm getting muscle and shit. And I'm feeling pretty good about myself, transitioning into a guy for some reason. Hey, imagination, yeah, we're going in fucking blind, let's go. So yeah, right now, we're just gonna play through this game, and I'm gonna narrate stuff and see how well that works. Okay. Okay, that wasn't an opener, dude. I realized I was a jellyfish. I spent the past 70 years simply drifting through life with no heading in particular. Blindly stinging everyone I encountered. What the fuck is this? Can you see it too? The people I tried to embrace, I only ended up hurting. Okay, that's depression. Everywhere I went, I left nothing but ruin. So that's it. That's what I am. A jellyfish floating across the sea. I don't even remember why I once became a police detective. This guy's a detective saying this? Look over there at that family, weeping for their lost child. Have I ever done anything to wipe away their tears? What the fuck is going on here? A police station is a crucible of pain and grief. So why did I choose to enter that institution? Why did I think I could somehow offer people solace and hope? Maybe I was simply being selfish. Maybe I became a detective just so I could belong somewhere. Why is this so fucking real, dude? What? I mean, I didn't expect anything less than depression, but I still got faced with depression first and foremost, so that's great. Sigh. I should stop now. I should stop wondering with nothing but regret on my lips. That's it, then. The first good thing I'll ever have done for anyone. Everyone, I'm sorry for everything. Why is this depression? What? Alexa? No case should remain unsolved. I tried to solve a case and woke up in a new life as a jellyfish. Manga Vol 3. Bro! Madame. How do you... I'm sorry if I butcher this. I don't know how to read Korean names. Miss Jeon Gyeong? I'm gonna say it like that, okay? Jeon Gyeong. Who are you? Seo-won's ghost? Okay. Remember that little girl? Choi Seo-won. Choi Seo-won. Seo-won. The girl who went missing. That's right, ma'am. Do you know what happened to that girl you brought back? Thanks to you, her family found peace. What? Do their lives look ruined to you? The doctor says my mind is like an old library without an index. I'm sorry, but I have no idea who you are. I see you're in uniform, so you couldn't be Seo-won's ghost. Oh! Oh, okay, so she's like schizophrenic, probably. From the way you bring up my forgotten failure, I can only assume you're here to deliver judgment. The educator. Ma'am, I am not here to judge you. This Jeon Gyeong seems to have a lot of guilt. Kind of makes me wonder if she was a child kidnapper, if that makes sense. Or a kidnapper is the literal term of the meaning, but at least in Japan, for context, when there's some people who will like steal babies from like hospital beds and from the actual literal hospital, there's people who will steal, you know, children from the park because they do not have children of their own. And I'm assuming if this is some kind of like missing child case like that, which would kind of make sense, I guess, in this context. Ma'am, I'm not here to judge you. I only want to tell you about the life you lived. Your Honor, you already know what happened. I never bought Seo-won home. Okay, yes, so this probably is some kind of case where she probably not abducted a child, but like maybe, you know, took her hand or something, and there was a little child in the front screen, so I'm assuming that maybe she tried bringing her home, or maybe that was what people are thinking that she did. I never bought Seo-won home. The case ended the way her father Choi Dong-gyeon wanted. She disappeared forever. What is going on here? Completely out of her mother's reach. Leave the case unsolved. We can't do that, sir. You mean you've already filed a missing persons case? 1 second. Give me 1 second. I can't see shit. Sorry. I did this setup in a weird way. Give me 1 sec. Okay, that didn't work. Give me one. I'm trying new shit out with chat and stuff. So yeah, let's go here, I guess. Oh. You mean you already filed the missing persons case? Seo-won is officially registered as a missing person then. Then please, that's good enough, detective. I'm begging you. Did the fucking dad kill her? Please don't look for my daughter anymore. Stop asking where she is. What is this? Keep her is he trying to protect his daughter against the mother? Maybe. Keep her completely out from mother's reach. Let her just live life somewhere. Just say that she went out to the playground like she always did and vanished. That's all. A perfect crime with no witnesses, no suspects. So please, please leave this case unsolved. Case unsolved with an underbar, okay? I'll do anything. Please. I beg of you. Literally, what's going on here, dude? I'm so fucking confused. So that's how you remember it. Oh, she's a detective, maybe? This was the last case I took before I resigned from the missing persons team. See how relieved I looked after what Choi Dong-gyeon said. That man knew. If we wanted to close the case and move on, we needed a good excuse. That my refusal was only customary, a front to cover up my cowardice. Ma'am? History is that certainty produced at the point where the imperfections of memory meet the inadequacies of documentation. That is such a deep fucking line to say. Okay, what do you mean? It means you just don't get it. Okay. Can you remember the beginning and the end of the case? Let me help you weave together the threads connecting the start to the finish. I think Seo-won's mother called me to report the girl missing. Yes, I remember now. She said Seo-won disappeared from the playground. Okay. Calm down, ma'am. Who am I speaking to again? Why is her name blocked out? Detective Jeon Gyeong, yes? Do you remember me? You came to check on Seo-won the other day. I asked you not to ring the doorbell. Please tell me you remember. Detective, I'm scared. Please hurry. She's gone. Seo-won is gone. She was just at the playground. When did you last see her at the playground? Exactly 3:33 in the afternoon. Okay, there's no way I'm gonna fucking forget that number. Detective, she disappeared 3 hours ago. What's with the random underbars? We've looked everywhere. A 7-year-old girl could have gone alone. Gone alone? What do we do now? I'm trying not to panic, but the worst is all that comes to mind. You're turning yourself in? Ex-English teacher. What is going on here? Okay, so from what I can thread together, right? Choi Dong-gyeon, the dad, does not want the, child to be found. Seo-won's mother, her name is blocked out, and so is the ex-English teacher. So, this is a guess, right? But, like, if you're under witness protection, your name won't be shown because, the murderer can come get you. It can fucking, grab you and shit. So, they don't show, witness protection people's names, for protection purposes. There's an issue with the fact that Choi Dong-gyeon is the only one with his name out, because that means he is a suspect and not a witness, which seems rather obvious at this point, but this is a guess, alright? You're turning yourself in. Yes, I want to surrender to the... Give me 1 sec. I have to keep moving this fucking comment thing. Hi, Chobar. Yes. Not that. Not that. Sorry. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright, okay, I'm gonna keep moving this. A little girl went missing from the playground, didn't she? 3 days ago. Nope. She was with me. I took her away. I'm sorry, it's all my fault. I did it because I needed the money. I'm sorry. What do you mean it's all your responsibility? Detective, the truth is, she's dead. Seo-won is dead. She's been dead all this time. What? That's so great. Great. What the fuck's going on here? Your Honor. That's all I remember about the case. Now, I understand why you've come here, at the final crossroads, why you want me to remember the beginning and the end. You're the gatekeeper of time and space. Okay, she's kind of fucked. Janice? I had put it completely out of my mind. Was I trying to forget those memories because I felt guilty? The man who took her turned himself in, but I pretended it never happened. And the girl, she was already dead, but I pretended not to know. I'm sorry. There's a lot of issues here. Why is the father saying she's alive then? Like, he seems to know that she's alive, and then there's other two people who are saying she's dead, but why does he think differently? I'm sorry. Someone like me doesn't deserve peace. Ma'am, it's alright, don't be afraid. I don't care what you want to call me, but you have to know that this isn't the end of the road. You're not bound to hell or purgatory. Now, think back. Seo-won disappeared from the playground, right? Try to recall everything you can about the location. Alright, see you later, Alexa. I can see more fragments now. I see them. But they're so faint, like scars faded with age. What is this? It's so poetic, dude. No, you're doing great. Once you brought up the fragments, try connecting them together. Build a chain of recollections. Okay, puzzle time, I suppose. Even a dried out ravine can be a river when the waters return. Okay. Playground. Okay, alright. Okay, I'm starting to get it. Alright. So... I'll do it in order, I guess. It's alright. Again, was there anything unusual about Seo-won's activities today? No, it was all business as usual. She goes to kindergarten on the weekends, and we go to the playground on weekends as a family. We have 2 playgrounds in the apartment complex. Normally, we alternate between them. Elias, my tired brain cannot comprehend this. I'm hella confused. Okay, let me try to explain what I understand right now. So, basically, the old lady that we're playing as, right, is, John Gyeong? Yeah. So, John Gyeong, the old lady that we're playing as, is a detective that worked on this case. And from what I can gather, this person, the educator, is probably somebody who's trying to get information about this unsolved mystery, most likely. Because it's likely that she left it unsolved due to the father, right? The Choi Dong-gyeon, the father, basically saying that, you know, we don't want this. Yeah, please leave this case unsolved. So the dad is basically saying, please leave the case unsolved, and she did. So, she left the case unsolved, and there are so far 3 people we know that are involved in this child's, you know, disappearance incident. And the reason what we're looking for, I think, is what actually happened in the case. So we're piecing together what's left of this fragile old lady's mind by, I guess, piecing keywords together. So we're basically diving into her brain, and we're trying to recall what she said to other people and what other people have said to her. If that makes sense. And so far, we're just trying to gather information, I guess. She goes to kindergarten on the weekends. We have 2 playgrounds in the condo complex. Normally, we alternate between them. I go along sometimes, but one of them isn't wheelchair accessible, so Hye-jeong has to take the kids on her own. Seo-won's mother's disabled, so there isn't much she can do, and I'm assuming there's not many places she can move. Okay. So I'm assuming that there's another family. She goes to the kindergarten on weekends. I'm wondering who the she is. Wait. Recently, they've only been going to that one playground. Hye-jeong said the kids asked to go there today too. Yeah, thanks. No problem, Elias. If only they'd gone to the other playground. Okay, from this, what I can gather is that Hye-jeong, is probably this lady, right? Oh, fuck. Probably this lady, she has working legs. I'm sorry, she has working legs, so she goes to the playground that's inaccessible for, you know, Seo-won's mother. With Seo-won's daughter, I suppose. But she wishes she went to the other accessible playground because I guess she couldn't get there. If only they'd gone to the other playground. On the way back, they sometimes drop by the stationery store near the complex entrance. I believe this is gonna be like, underscores are probably gonna be like a clue. The place is called Apollo. Seo-won loves getting candy there. Playground, 3 days ago. Okay. You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but try to think about it, okay? See if you can remember someone you didn't usually see at the playground. I heard you were all together there. Okay, one more thing I have to, like, explain about apartment complexes, because it might be an Asian, Asian-only thing, an East Asian-only thing, but in Japan, at least, there's this thing called danchi, where, it's basically a couple of apartment blocks, like, stacked. It's basically, what's it? It's, cheap assisted living. It's assisted living in a sense because you have really, really cheap rent there and you have like a community of people. And there's just these huge apartment blocks that like kind of surround this one area, which could be like a park or whatever. I'm assuming in this case there's like 2 of these like blocks with a park in the middle or something. And that basically means these people are like from a, you know, kind of low income neighborhood, if that makes sense. And people just raise their kids there. See if you can remember someone you didn't actually usually see at the playground. I heard you were all together there. Seo-won, your mother, and you too. Myung-ho? Okay, kid's called Myung-ho. Okay. Yeah. We were all together. Oh, okay, so I'm assuming that is the kid speaking, but it's got Seo-won's icon. So I'm guessing he's speaking from her phone. Okay, that's it. We're all together. Okay, the father's thing about the playground then. Did you see any suspicious individuals when you went to pick up Seo-won, or anything out of the ordinary? It's exactly as my daughter said. I was so sure Seo-won would be at the playground, but when I got there I didn't see her. So I assumed my daughter took her along? Oh, is that the mother of the other kid? Probably. Then my daughter came downstairs and looked at me with her eyes wide and I thought, oh no. Detective, I think you might be making a mountain out of a molehill. I don't know if my daughter told you, but Seo-won goes alone to places all the time. So she's basically saying that you're over-exaggerating. Seo-won isn't fucking missing. My daughter worries easily, but mark my words, the girl always wanders back in time for dinner. What? Wait, who called the missing person then? Who called the missing person's hotline then? Please don't worry about it. I'll have a stern word with my daughter. Honestly, I can't believe she's gone and called you. I'm assuming that it's the friend, since the friend seems to have like a daughter and son. Maybe the daughter child was the one who called the missing person's hotline. Think back to the testimonies about the playground. Who do you think those people were? People. These testimonies were all from one person. Okay, yes, so she's mistaking this. She assumes that they're all from Seo-won's mother, but they are from different people. Weren't they? Ma'am, life is a bit like a jigsaw puzzle, isn't it? Jigsaw puzzle, man. Her fucking name keeps changing, bro. Okay. Change speak. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, so I have to assume, guess who's who, I suppose. This is the mother, for sure. Anything about Seo-won's activities today? I go along sometimes, one of them isn't wheelchair accessible, so Hyojong. Is Hyojong his wife? Because this is the dad. Change order? Okay, one sec. What do you mean change order? What is this? Sorry. Your memories are scrambled and misaligned. But each fragment, each moment connects with another. Look at the connections closely and you'll figure out where the pieces belong. Who said these things and in what order? And then what? What does that change? What that changes is that's a witness testimony completely aligned that you could probably use in court, dude. This is actual detective work. Who knows, maybe if you connect enough pieces, you might discover a key. Yeah. A key that unlocks the face of the person putting the puzzle back together. So she's basically trying to make us do like a witness testimony of some sort. That's okay. Okay, alright. So we're gonna have to like piece the pieces together then. Okay. So I'm assuming this is not the mother or the father. This is not anybody we know. This is likely the child. This is probably the dad. This is probably the dad, and that is likely this thing, what he said here is the last thing he said to her. Maybe... Wait. It's exactly as my daughter said. I was so sure Seo-won wouldn't be at the playground. When I got there, I didn't see her. Okay, no, this is somebody else, but like this is definitely the last thing the father's told her. The father said, most likely the last thing that anybody said to her. I have to like click on these fucking things to check what's going on. Okay, well, let's see. Let's piece together what I can. If anyone wants me to do anything specifically, I will, like, fucking click it. Right now, I'm gonna do... Called. The call was important, I think. So there's somebody there that we don't know. Stay on the line, I'm on my way. Could you tell me what happened? Okay, that's the kid. That's the kid who called. Stay on the line, I'm on my way. Could you tell me what happened? I got a call from my mother. At Seo-won's grandmother. a Twitter line of events. That's great. That's good to know. It's funny how the human brain works, I guess. She said, I'm at the store outside the condo complex and the security called, saying that the fire alarm was going off in the house. A security guard went over to my mother's house to check, but he couldn't open the door, so she asked me to go and open it for her. Wait, I got... Sorry. So, basically, it's exactly as my daughter said. This is... The daughter was an adult, not a child. So this is... Seo-won's grandmother, maybe? I got a call from my mother, Seo-won's grandmother. Or maybe is this just the mom itself? Anyways, security guard went over to my mother's house to check, but he couldn't open the door, so she asked me to go and open it for her. I chewed her out. She knew I couldn't bring Seo-won somewhere so dangerous. I told her to go herself. But she was so stubborn. Mom said she could get to the playground and pick up Seo-won faster than she could get home, so I should rush over to her house and make sure everything was fine at her place. That she would be there soon. She said that made the most sense. She was going to wait for me with Seo-won outside the building. I went to Mom's house and the security guard was there. I opened the door for him and the place was filled with smoke. I don't know what she was cooking on that stove, but the pot was burnt black. The guard turned off the stove and opened the windows. But all I could think of was Seo-won. How glad I was I didn't bring her to such a dangerous place and that the fire didn't get any worse. I ran back into the elevator. It was only a few minutes, I swear. I found Mom waiting up for me outside the building just like she promised. But when I asked her where Seo-won was, she said, I thought you took her with you. Your grandmother's senile. Detective, are you here yet? Oh, what's going on here? Okay, so playground is a keyword for one of these, I suppose. Phone call and kidnapping as well. I should probably look through those first then. Called. I remember there was like a one thing. Okay, yeah, I remember there was a phone call here. Yeah. Okay. So phone right now it's playground. There we go. So let's do that. Okay, that connected then. I have to open the log to connect the conversation. Okay. Yeah, puzzle time, imagination. Let's go. Thank God I'm good at puzzles, because that's all I fucking do is think. But you know. So okay. Playground, phone call, kidnapping. Kindergarten, Candy goes alone, doorbell, surrender, playground, dead. Case unsolved. What is connected to this one? Phone call, caregiver, police. Okay, I'm gonna have to like dig through other shit then. 3 hours ago is important, probably. Time. Yeah, okay. Phone call is connected to this, maybe? So I should probably do... Isn't police also connected to this? Kidnapping, phone call, playground. So I'm gonna go for, phone call. How do you remember the time so precisely? Probably because it's 333? Oh, okay, that makes sense. My phone's call history. I never leave the children alone when we're out together. But then I got a phone call. I don't usually get calls in the afternoon. I think I panicked. The first thing that came to mind was that I had to pick up somewhere quiet so I could hear. So I ducked onto the condo hallway. The call history is 5 minutes long, but she disappeared in less than that. I know because I looked up partway through the conversation and she was already gone. Okay. So, one thing I also gotta do is like rearrange who's speaking what, right? So this is the mom, this is the mom, this is not the mom, but we don't have the person. Okay. Unknown person, I'm gonna assume that's a child. Exactly as my daughter said, I was so sure someone would be at the playground when I got there, I didn't assume her. So this is probably the grandmother, again, so this is... I don't know if my daughter told you, but Seo-won goes alone all the time. My daughter worries easily, but mark my words, the girl always wanders back home for dinner. Please don't worry about it, I'll have a stern... Okay, that's kind of fucked up. Hey! Hey, Andrew, what's going on is we're trying to solve mysteries, I guess. So, basically, I'm trying to, like, build a coherent witness testimony, right? Yeah, I'm trying to build a coherent witness testimony and trying to, like, arrange who's saying what and, like, how the pieces fit together. So, yeah, that's what I'm struggling with at the moment. Detective, he came to check on Seo-won the other day, asked you not to ring the doorbell, she disappeared 3 hours ago. Okay, there's a right now we have like 5 characters that have so far been revealed to us. One of them is Seo-won, which is the main victim of the story, who is a child, a literal fucking child who disappeared from the park. Grandmother of said child, mother, father, and ex-English teacher. Of the said child, I'm not sure, maybe. But yeah, basically what's happening is that this is a case that is unsolved, and we're trying to like piece together this old detective lady's mind to see if we can like get any clues and shit. Okay, my phone's call history. So basically what happens is that you see these lines on these things, I can only open things that have connections like this. I have to like get connected to something else to open it. And like, yeah. Currently, there's this thing. The day Seo-won's mother was discharged is likely the way to open this thing. And there's also this, why didn't you report any of this to the authorities? And basically, if I click these hashtags, right? If I click these hashtags, then They lead me to a conversation bubble that opens up, and I have to like piece together who says what. So yeah, actual detective work, but yeah, let's do the legwork then. Okay, yeah. So yeah, okay, a kindergarten then. Sorry. Can you tell me anything about Seo-won's life at kindergarten? About the kindergarten teacher's testimony. I'm gonna go for the crying phone call one. Can you tell me anything about Seo-won's life at kindergarten? I've already explained everything to the other officers on the phone, detective. Is she still missing? How could someone take her away in broad daylight, in the middle of a condo complex? I heard her mother and her brother were with her. Okay, so Myung-ho is the brother, I suppose? They didn't see anything? I don't know if this will help, but, well... You asked me to tell you anything, so I guess I will. Seo-won is always optimistic and cheerful. She started at Eden last year, and I was surprised that she'd never shied away from us or any of us teachers. This isn't the father speaking. This is not the father speaking. At first, I just took her for a friendly child. Then I realized that her brother came to pick her up instead of her mother, but she never asked where her mother was. Okay, this is the ex-English teacher from the kindergarten, I suppose. No, that's a problem. No, not that that's a problem, not at all. But... Well, how should I put this, I suppose? I've never seen her cry or get angry or even frown. So I always feel like I want to keep a closer eye on her, make sure she's okay. She's going to need a lot of attention and guidance. She's so cheerful and bright, but in a strangely fragile way. This is the hallmarks of an abused child. Give me 1 second. That's an abused child in kindergarten. What is going on in this story? Does that make sense? Okay, first of all, you're not the dad. You're not the fucking dad. You're the English teacher. Okay, sorry. So, I'm gonna make you 0. Okay. Phone call, kidnapping. Phone. Yep. Okay. Who are you on the phone with on afternoon of February 3? Is it all 3333? Because this kid went missing on 3:33 p.m. Who are you on the phone with on the afternoon of February 3? Who is this? Who is this? Is that the mother? Well, anyways, well, our office isn't exactly well staffed, so I'm the one doing most of the phone duties. Can I click on the at things or no? I don't know yet. Maybe I should try, but I'll try it later. Yeah, actually, it's a good point. I should try it for sure. Hyejong on the afternoon of the 3rd? Okay, so this, I'm assuming Hyejong is the mother. So, Seo-won's mother, who we haven't pieced together yet, Hyejong is, again, probably her. So this isn't Hyejong who's speaking, but, you know, probably one of her office mates. Employees complain if we check in too often, so we don't usually do that. And there's not much to call about in the afternoon. Wait a second. I see. I did call, but it wasn't for anything special. There's going to be, what was it now? A Best Caregiver Award ceremony in a few days. Do they work in nursing homes? What is this? So we asked if she could make it. Like, we have more than 100 caregivers working with us, but no one wanted to show. I think that was the gist of the call. I kind of regretted calling her. I mean, she's not the type to do that kind of company spirit event. You've talked to her, right? Can't even have a nice, long chat. She always She's always cutting calls short. Something about being too busy with the kids. Has she even come out to the office recently? Actually, that's something I noticed, right? So this lady doesn't call for very long at all. She's like very, very short with everything she says. So I'm actually wondering if... Detective, are you here yet? She is like always interrupting at the end. Or she's like always kind of mildly panicked. So yeah, this is not her because she is not panicked. Yeah, she's also panicked here. So basically, if I see any hints of panic, it's probably the Hye-jung, which is the mother. Dr. Wright, so what's all this about? I mean, as long as she's doing her job, right, but a police visit, really? She's not exactly a slacker. What's going on here? Okay, first of all, that's not you. That is not you. One thing you said about the ats, so... Oh! Thank you! Thank you! The ats are very important then, thank you. So, brother... Seo-won's brother is probably... What's this kid? This fucking kid. Myung-hyo. It's probably him. Yep, there we go. So... The ats are important, thank you so much. Oh, that's a... Oh, okay. Thank you. That works. Hye-jung is co-worker. Probably also the friend that brings the children and her children onto the park. So this is Hye-jung. Yep. And Myung-hyo. Seo-won, your mother, and you too, Myung-hyo. This is the child. Let's go, imagination. Let's fucking go. Okay, alright. That's the grandmother. My phone call history. Yep, so the mother speaks in very, very, very short. From my mother, Seo-won's grandmother. Yeah, I got a call from my mother, which is the grandmother, that makes sense. Hye-jung... Okay... Is there any other names? Apollo, I guess, which is the candy store. School supplies and unhealthy snacks crossed out. Okay. It's up. Eden is probably the kindergarten. Sunshine class teacher. Wait, that's not... I thought the English teacher was the kindergartner's teacher. That is not the case. You asked me to tell you everything. Okay, so this is a kindergarten teacher. So this... I'm assuming Seo-won's... The ex-English teacher is somebody else entirely different. Okay. What is this? I guess I have a key? 1425? If this works, I'd be happy, I guess. Never mind. Okay. I'm just not gonna touch it for now. But 2012 to 1425. Child went missing the day before, so February 3. Oh, it's part of a key. I got part of a key. So it's probably for this, right? Part of a key. Kindergarten teacher's testimony. Okay, well, kindergarten teacher's testimony. Cry. Okay. I got choices. When did Seo-won's mother leave you? Divorce. This is about the dad. I'm gonna not do that for now. About the kindergarten teacher's testimony. I'm so grateful to her. I had no idea that she was keeping such a close eye on Seo-won. There's something Seo-won always says to me. Mommy's the saddest person in the world. What? What is going on here? She never says that when her father's around, of course, but I think I understand what she means now. Sewon genuinely thinks that way. She couldn't handle it otherwise. That's why she refuses to cry. What is going on here, bro? Okay, so from what I'm piecing together, parents are divorced. Sewon's mother seems kind of fucking out of her mind. She seems like always panicked. And the child, Sewon, is in the... kind of in the crosshairs of it all. What I'm wondering is the brother. The older brother? Because there hasn't been much of him. Because then that makes her the saddest person instead of her mom. What's going on here? She couldn't handle it if she were the saddest person in the world, getting pity from everyone. That's probably how she sees it all. She's still so young. Oh my god, that's kind of fucked too. Children who are forced to grow up fast end up with better control of their emotions. That's not how you should see things. Do not see this as a blessing. You are fucking cursing your child by doing this to them. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I take back what I said. I take back what I said, and that breaks my heart. Okay. Well, one thing is for sure. This is not there. This is like down there. Okay. So I'm assuming the gold key is for this gold lock. I need the purple key, maybe. I guess. Stationery store, Apollo, Candy is also stationery store, doorbell. And I assume I might need to like... I assume I might need to like piece together things in the correct order. Maybe not. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure if I use up too much keys for something else, it'll just not lead to anywhere, possibly. But right now, what do I have that is available? And how does Myung-hyo... Okay, the kid, the little boy, Myung-ho. Choi Myung-ho. Choi Dong-yeon. Okay, one thing I'm like wondering, right? Sewon's mother? Sewon's grandmother is probably not her mother, but maybe his mother. Because of the last names? Eden Kindergarten, okay, caregiver ward, police visit, this is giving me golden child syndrome vibes. It kind of is, and I think there's so much to unpack here. I'm pretty sure the elder boy is probably not the golden child, that's for sure. One sec. Okay, I need to be right back. One sec, give me like 1 second. Yeah, be right back. Just I am back. Imagination, you kind of fucking called it. I got, you know, fucking cookies with me now. Oreos and nuts, because my body's being a bitch. So, yeah, let's continue. The problem solving. Detective shit. Goes alone. Currently what clues we do have is... I guess I should just click on anything I have. Doorbell. Okay. Hello, Madame. Senior Inspector Jian Gyong from Hwamyong Police Station. You would be Sewon's mother, correct? I'm assuming this is the first one of the series of Sewon's mother's stuff. Sorry, guys, fucking timing. Give me one sec. Everyone do a snack break, dude. Everyone do a snack break. Let's go. Hello, Madame. Senior Inspector Jiang Young from the Hwamyong Police Station. You would be Sewon's mother, correct? I'm just here to see Sewon, if that's alright. Oh my gosh. Wait, I'm kind of confused. Sewon's mother? Who's that other person? Oh, wait, who I'm talking about is it? Remember, there's this person with like a... I'm trying not to choke on my Oreos, thanks imagination. But remember there's this other person who has like a really long black hair? Who seemed to be interacting with a child who was missing, but Sewon's mother doesn't look like that. So then who was the other lady? Is it Choi Dong-yeon's current wife, maybe? Oh my gosh, you scared me, detective. I'm sorry. You scared me, detective. I was expecting delivery man. Could you please knock instead of ring the doorbell next time? My daughter's taking a nap. Okay, so Sewon wasn't missing at this time? She dozed off in front of the TV while I was washing the rice. I just tucked her in. Come inside. Fast asleep, see? Oh, I suppose you can't really tell under all that blanket. What is wrong? Is she trying to hide something? Is she trying to hide the fact that she was already missing at this point? She must be tired, the poor thing. Sewon and I were out and about all day yesterday. She slept in this morning, too. I swear, kids grow up so fast. She's gotten so much taller that barely anything fits anymore. I had to do all her shopping at once. First day of school is only a month away and there's so much to buy. Oh, I hope she wakes up soon so we can eat and get her uniform fitted. I'm sorry, detective. You might have to wait a while before she wakes up. And she's probably if she doesn't let the detective wait in front of her door, if she doesn't let the detective inside her house, it's more than likely that she's trying to hide the fact that, you know, Sewon's already missing at this point. So, what brings you here? Did she actually? So wasn't she actually not missing here? Not sure about what's going on here with the mother, but like this is definitely the first one. Probably if they're one of the first of their interactions. Detective, are you here yet? I got a call from my mother. She disappeared 3 hours ago. This is probably the first. Yeah, this is probably the first. At least it's before... This one is definitely before the, you came to check in on Sewon the other day. I wish I knew what timings these were put in. What is this? Oh, you can check the images! This is really useful! This is really useful. Okay, so like there's this one. This lady. Who the fuck is this lady? Is this a kindergarten teacher? Cause I saw one of hers with a ring. On a wedding ring and shit. Did she actually marry the dad or something? Yeah, this one. My phone calls history. This is not the mother. Who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this? Oh, Shin Hyejong. Okay, so it's like her mole. Her mole. This isn't Shin Hyejong. Wait, no, this isn't Shin Hyejong. This is like somebody else. Oh, this is Shin Hyejong. Because there's no other person, so it's probably Shin Hyejong. So I'm assuming this person and the mother work in the same office. Okay, kind of messy. Call for my mother. So there is some images that like will show me hints, I guess, of who is saying what. Okay. Yes, this is the mother. So the mother has like a ponytail and shit. Okay, got it. So that's how the mother looks like. English teacher looks like that. Wait, is that the English teacher? That's not the English teacher. That's the dad, isn't it? Wait. Is this the same as... Is it the same? It is the same, isn't it? Is it not the same? Oh wait, no, it is not, it's not. He's got like no bangs and he's got bangs. What the fuck's the difference here? It's... Okay. Is this not the dad then, maybe? Is this not the dad but the English teacher? What? Nope. The same clothes. It's the same clothes. I don't know who the dad is. Cause this looks like the same person to me. I'm gonna like skip that for now, but I'm assuming that there's this weird mix-up between the ex-English teacher and the Sewon's father. That's the child. Yeah, that's a child. That's the lady. Okay, and I'm assuming that's the dad. Stationery store. Okay, let's go to the stationery store. Okay. We received testimony that Sewon's a regular at the stationery store. Did you happen to see this boy when you went to the playgrounds to find Sewon? Who the fuck is this boy? Okay, from things I know. We received a testimony that Sewon is a regular at your stationery store. Did anyone from her family drop in today, or Sewon herself on her own? Today? No, not Sewon, not her brother either. May I ask what the police want with them? You're not the first to come looking for her today. Is this about Myung-ho's mother? Wait, is Myung-ho's mother and Sewon's mother a different woman? Which would make sense. So... Sewon's mother is Sewon's mother the person who got divorced or got married after the divorce? And is Myung-ho the person who was divorced first, maybe? Thing is, Myung-ho's only been coming with Sewon these days. So are they half-siblings? Okay, they're probably half-siblings. He used to come with his mother all the time when he was younger, but I haven't seen her in quite a while. Is she doing alright? Myung-ho, kid, are you okay, dude? Are you okay, dude? It seems like there's some fucked up things going up in your family. Okay, on her own. Does Sewon have any favorite places near the playground? Somewhere she might have wandered off on her own? Hospital? Is that really possible? Detective, I think it might be my fault that she's gone. Oh, okay. What? That's the mother? Maybe? Or is that the mother of Sewon? I was in the hospital for a long time after I had Sewon. I couldn't care for her because I was bedridden. Is this the past wife? Okay. But since we both spent so much time looking up at the hospital ceiling, I thought I might be able to understand her better. Now, though, I'm not so sure. Do you think she resents me? Is that why she won't call me Mom? What's going on in this story? We're dealing with divorced, children of divorced people. That seems pretty obvious. I guess the mom is not the current wife. Okay. Is that why she's always so hard to find? I have to scour all the playgrounds to find her. Okay, so this is probably gonna be her. Considering her name is different, like Shin and not Choi, she is probably, yes, the divorced wife of this guy. Seo-won's mother is probably the second wife. Okay, what's going on here? This is definitely the fucking, where is that guy? Polo Stationery, yep. What did I ask what the police wants with them? I want to get more information on the brother. Crying, divorce, hurt. So, the one with a keyword that is crying, I guess, maybe? Crying, dead. I'm assuming the ones that are shaking have like new bubbles and shit. Case unsolved, playground, let's see the playground. Okay. Do you happen to see this boy? Did you happen to see this boy when you went to the playgrounds to find Seo-won? You know the playground near the stationery store, right? Is that her brother? I saw that boy from a few days ago. He went to from the playground straight to the store. From the playground straight to the store. Okay. I remember wondering why Seo-won was sticking so close to that boy. Is that not the brother? Why do you ask, detective? Does that boy have anything to do with the case? From the playground straight to the store. Okay. Okay, I have all of my people here. Who the fuck is this? It's either the stationery store. Probably the stationery store. Considering what I'm going through now, I'm gonna check out the things that fucking it would be great if I could find a cry hashtag cry. That's fucking stupid. I'm gonna look for the stationery store stuff. Could you tell me now what happened when you last saw Seo-won? We always used to buy Seo-won candy from the stationery store on the way home. This is the kid, this is the boy. But we didn't buy her candy recently because Auntie doesn't come out with us anymore. I told Seo-won to stay where she was and went straight to the stationery store. I ran right over. The stationery store is just up the steps over the fence. It's really quick, I swear. I was only there for a bit and I ran back. But she wasn't there. I called her name, like Seo-won. But she didn't come, only Auntie did. I started crying and Auntie said I shouldn't tell anyone she wasn't with— What the fuck is going on here? She told me not to say anything at all. Just like that monkey we saw at the temple. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. This is the child, this is the brother. Okay, stationery store, again. I have to open the lock. Okay. Was your son still there? I was under the impression that both children were at the playground. Okay, this is the thing that was being said where the auntie basically told the kid, don't fucking say anything, child. If anyone asks, you're not a snitch. Don't be a fucking snitch. Okay. It's okay if you don't want to talk, Myung-ho. I don't mind waiting. Okay, let's go for the kids' testimonies first. But Myung-ho, could you promise me that once you're ready, you'll talk to me? Okay. Promise. Silence is a heavy burden for a 5th grader, but Myung-ho refused to give in. A lock? A lock? This lock? What? Okay, well that's a dead end right now. Where the other ones are like wavering around? Police station. Oh my god. Phone call, surrender, lie, police. I'm gonna go for time. How does Myung-ho feel? It must have been a big change for him. Your station searched the park in the neighborhood, right, detective? The one with the pond? The weeping willow trees by the water, they're lonely to look at. I took a stroll over there last year with Myung-ho and Hyejong, and the trees reminded me of Myung-ho. He looks like he's at the mercy of the world sometimes, but the truth is, he's the most unyielding boy you'll ever meet. This kid sounds like a fucking trooper. What's going on with this family? For children and adults too, I suppose. A death in the family is apparently like experiencing your universal collapse. That's rough? That's rough? That's PTSD shit. Having anyone die in your family is such a fucking traumatic thing to go through, and the first death I experienced was when I was fucking 5 years old. That didn't do me well, mentally, for my mental development as a child. Rebuilding from those ruins was a time-consuming journey. But I think Myung-ho has managed quite well in his own right. I don't know if you know this, but there's something he always carries around, never leaves home without it. Something he carries around, never leaves home without it. I'm gonna look for time. Okay, so that's all locked. That's all locked. Okay, that's great. Okay, that's also locked. Alright, case unsolved. Why did you turn yourself in? Okay, that's also dead end, which makes sense. Taller? You seem to know Seo-won's family well. School and tall. So this is the English teacher, this is the boy. I'm kind of curious about the boy right now, so I'm just gonna do that. Thank you for telling me, Myung-ho. I heard you're in 5th grade at elementary school. I wonder if the ex-English teacher is the fucking guy, the kid's teacher. Very tall. Why does this tall word keep coming up? I heard you're in 5th grade in elementary school. With your height, I bet the girls won't leave you alone. You're very tall for your age. Is it because you take after your mom? Holy shit, that's a tall child! Is that a child? I take after her? Really? Am I really like her? Real! I'm sorry, I relate to this little boy quite a bit. He seems like a fucking victim in all of this. What's going on with him? Is there something I misaligned? I know so well how it feels to be told that you're like your mother or your father and being like, are you actually saying this to me? Especially if it's my mother. I would rather not even... Yeah, I'd rather not think about it. Yeah. Time-consuming Germany. Let's up. Yep, never mind. That was all locked. Yep. Okay. Yeah. God, as a as a person with a younger sibling myself, it was my job to take care of her, my little sister, and I couldn't exactly say I did a good job of it, but I tried my best, you know? Yeah. So I do kind of relate to this kid. Neglected or scapegoat is what I'm getting. Likely scapegoat and neglect. It's rather common, unfortunately. So none of these keywords are new, but let's see if anything connects to something. Okay. Surrender, lie, birthday. I'm gonna do this. Have you contacted Seowon's father? I keep calling him, but he won't pick up. This is likely the lady. It's not of the ordinary. We only meet for our birthdays. Yes, past wife. But this is an emergency. His own daughter is missing. Detective, I was texting him on that day you came from the police station. Seowon's such a quiet girl, but she was chattering about how much happier she'd be if her father was here too. So I asked him if he'd come by and say hello. But he's heartless, that man. This is likely... Shin? Hyejong? Because... Let's see, it's this fucking image, right? So she's got a ring. Red ring. This is definitely her. Most likely her, considering they only meet on birthdays. She is probably a divorced parent. Caregiver certificate of employment. Okay, employed. Okay. So Hyejong has a wheelchair, most likely, considering, but she's a caregiver, so I'm not sure if she has a wheelchair or she's one of these mothers has a wheelchair, right? And cannot always bring the kids to the park. I'm assuming that it's the current mother that cannot bring the children to the park because she is disabled in some way, or has some sort of disability that makes her not do that. Okay, surrender. I see your mother has contacted you. Or there's that other one. Claims to be the culprit behind the disappearance. Okay. I see your mother has contacted you. It's exactly as you heard. Will you be coming to the police station together? That man was never one for prayer. No matter how deep you dug, he said, the spade would never know the smell of the earth. So the one who's kind of crazy is the current mother. I'm assuming the one that I was saying was like probably the other person was like, this guy has no mercy. I'm not sure if it's the divorce. It probably is divorced mom, but like this, why is she kind of crazy? Why is she kind of crazy? I'm sorry. He refused to pray even once as our baby lay sick in the hospital. I'm sorry, who gave birth to who? Clearly this man has two wives, and one of them is the current, and one of them's the former, but like, who the fuck is which? What is who? That's why he doesn't understand. That prayer is the reason we've been so blessed. She's kind of fucking insane. All he ever did was get angry that he couldn't change anything with his own abilities. You said he turned himself in. If he really did take her, maybe it was because he couldn't afford child support payments? He's been complaining since last summer. But he was having a hard time keeping up with the payment schedule. Is she... I'm so fucking confused. I told him that this was a critical time in Sewon's life, that he had to get his act together. We may be divorced, but he's still her father. Okay. Let me get something straight then. Sewon's mother is Sewon's birth mother, most likely. The one who's working in the caregiver industry is the other person. Okay, even now... I suppose he's still trying to change things himself without even trying to pray. Why is she like this? Okay, what the fuck is this lady, dude? Sewon's mother... I think it's safe to say we're all confused at this point. Yes, very much so. Very much so. Okay, crazy lady is crazy lady. I got a call from my mother, Sewon's grandmother. She's my Myungho. No, it's number one for prayer. Okay, so crazy lady is Shin Hyejong. I am sorry for thinking that she might be more involved in this. Maybe she was more involved, but like she's not. I don't know who she is. I don't know what the fuck she's doing in this. What part she has in this, but this is like a completely different fucking person. So is she a caregiver? Caregiver ward, so maybe she's like a... She's from the kindergarten. She's from the kindergarten. Okay, she's from the kindergarten, then that makes sense. Hyejong on the afternoon of the 3rd. This is not Hyejong. I did call, but wasn't for anything special. Okay. This is the mother. This is the mother. Is that really possible? Detective, she talks so much! I keep calling him, but he won't pick up. It's not the order. We only meet for our birthdays. This is also the mother. All I know is that she's kind of a religious nut, I guess. Which, you might be surprised, but a lot of Koreans are very devout Christians. So this is probably based on that. City Hall, you said. Oh! Okay, this has to do directly with the kindergarten teacher, so I'm gonna do that. You seem to know Sewon's family well. Myungho's family, well, I've seen them since the children were little. Must have been, say, 3 or 4 years now. When they first moved in, I was sure Myungho was close to finishing elementary school. He's tall for his age, and he's very quiet, that one. Why do they keep saying he's fucking... What relevance does this have to any of this? Just because he's tall doesn't make him like any older of a child. He's like, what, 5th grade when the kid went missing? His mother was picking out supplies for young kids, so I showed her to the shelves on her older children might like. She laughed and said, he gets that a lot. Okay, no, I'm seeing what's wrong with this boy. People probably thought he was like closer to an adult, so they treat him as such. Despite him being like less than fucking 5th grade at this point, this kid doesn't know shit. He's a child. Stop treating him like he's an adult because he's fucking tall, dude. Myungho is mature beyond his years, and I don't mean look. I called it. I've been this fucking kid. Don't do this to children. It's normal for kids his age to only think of themselves, but he's always hanging back and letting his sister spend all his pocket money. I've done the same shit. I've done the exact same shit to my little sister. And guess what? She grew up to be a fucking monster. Figuratively, but like I have a tendency to do that. So I feel this kid, man. I'm fucking sorry for this kid. Okay, this is the fucking kindergarten. Okay, well, let's see if we can, like, get to a place where we can, like, get a bit clearer with this, or, I don't know. Get to the first part of, like, solving whatever the fuck's happening here, because there's quite a bit. So, let me just mute myself. I'll be right back, get some more water and shit. I'll explain later, Alexa. Welcome back. Yellow. Okay, so, basically what's going on here is that, from what I can gather, there's a little girl who got missing, probably dead. A bigger brother who looks like he was probably supposed to, probably was supposed to... Yeah, imagination, get actual food, dude. But yeah, probably was supposed to take care of his little sister, and on his watch, she disappeared. From what I'm seeing, this little fucking child is traumatized, and as we people have been saying, this kid was probably made out to be a scapegoat. Because he's quote-unquote so tall and mature for being a fucking 5th grader. Okay. Caregiver ward. What I'm wondering is why there's a kindergarten. Ooh, the kindergarten people are kind of the most mysterious to me. Because there's... As I have to get more information to actually piece together anything, but yeah. Let's see, it goes alone. Okay. Ooh, OMG, not the scapegoat abuse dynamic. Oh, you would know it, wouldn't you? I've been through the same shit too, multiple times. Does Seiwon have any favorite places near the playground? Somewhere she might have wandered off on her own. Oh, this is an actually different guy! Okay. The father and the English teacher are different people. It was the father with a wheelchair. Okay, I'm gonna have to arrange my thoughts on this, alright? Wandered off? She didn't stroll away somewhere, she's been kidnapped. All possibilities are on the table? As if. Get off your chairs and do something. Yeah, he's rightfully angry. We're running out of time here. Mobilize the force, get those cruisers on the streets, anything. TikTok detectives, who knows what they're doing to her? What they're doing to her? And you're sitting here asking where she's gone on her own. Yeah, imagine that. I'm like thinking, that's the disabled one. Yeah. Damn it. I'm sorry, detective. I know you're doing everything you can. Okay, so the one who's not detective is the ex-English teacher. Okay, he talks about the wheelchair here, so that's him. I'm so grateful to her. I had no idea she was keeping such a close eye on Seiwon. That's probably actually the dad. You mean you already followed the missing? This is the ex-English teacher. This is the ex-English teacher. What is going on here? Your little siblings look up to you, your role model to them, Alexa. My mother yelling at 14-year-old me for not parenting my siblings. Yes, same thing happened here. The issue is I did raise my little sister, basically on my own. That wasn't a good experience, to say the least. I think the issue is that, you know, your little siblings do look up to you, and sometimes it gets too much. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes it gets too much, I think. Or any fucking child, honestly. A child should not be forced into adult. Not one bit. Yeah. A child shouldn't be, but sometimes that's the reality of neglect, especially. Flashbacks to my own family dynamics. That's great. That's fun. I'm looking at this... What's this fucking kid's name? Myungho? I'm looking at Myungho like this. I feel you, you little child. I am... God. Okay, not this one. Death in the family. Okay, not this one either. Time consuming. Okay. We received a testimony that you spoke on the city phone with a city hall employee and told them Sewon couldn't attend pre-entrance day for personal reasons. Trauma the stream. I mean, yes. Isn't my streams always trauma the stream? Thank you. Do you live with your daughter? Okay, that's a grandmother. The pre-entrance day, what was it my daughter said now? A slight cold, I think. Yes. Ah, I remember now. I knew it was pre-entrance day, so I asked my daughter later how it went. I don't live with her, of course, but I'm in the area to drop in from time to time. It's just... I don't want to leave her alone for too long, spending all her time wallowing in misery. I do remember that I was visiting a few days ago when that City Hall employee called. He asked me the same thing you did, Detective. So I think I said that she was doing well, and that I was taking perfect care of my granddaughter. Detective, this is ridiculous. It was just one missed pre-entrance day at school. What are you interrogating me for? The grandma's kind of a bitch. I'm sorry, what? Okay, there's 2 more people now added to this. Okay, there's 2 more people added to this. One of them is the City Hall, who hasn't said anything yet. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Caregiver Certificate of Employment. Caregiver Certificate. Is that the caregiver person? Phone calls history. Yeah, this is a different person, so it's probably the... Yep. Probably the caregiver people. Caregiver office. Case unsolved is locked. Yep, of course it's locked. Dead. Locked as well, because it's an important keyword. It makes sense. Promised. Okay, this is also an important keyword then. Is this death connected to anything? I guess not. Police station? Okay. City Hall, you said. That's right, Chief. How are you? I'm from Hwamyeong City Hall Administrative Office. It's that time of the year. 4 kids slated to start school this year in your district didn't show up to pre-entrance day. I'm just calling for your cooperation. We spoke with all their families over the phone. They all said they were on vacations overseas or busy with other things, that sort of thing. I mean, elementary school classes haven't even started yet, so I'm going to report that everything looks fine. But we do have to make sure the paperwork is all there. We're working on the police assistance request forms right now. They'll say that local police stations dispatched personnel to all absentees' households for welfare checkups at the school board's request. Imagine that, Chief. It's like a free bonus, and our compensation for external personnel requisition is pretty solid if you ask me. Once you get the forms, send us your personal roster with our direct deposit information attached, and we'll take care of things on this end. Okay. Something about the city hall, but... Yeah, city hall, certificate of the familial relations. Okay, so they have to do with they have records of family structures and stuff, so that's good to know, but... Family structures would be nice to know. I would like to know what is going on with this family, because what is actually going on here? Okay. Elementary school classes. Okay. You received a notice from the school board, correct? It says in our files that she didn't attend pre-entrance today. I'm just here to check in and make sure everything's alright. This world's a dangerous place these days. I've been told City Hall personnel have spoken with Sewon's grandmother already, but I just wanted to be sure. Is Sewon alright? Of course she is, Detective. You must have your hands full checking up on every absence in the district. Why is Sewon always sleeping? Is it because she's dead and you're trying to hide her dead body? Is that what it is? You'll see when she wakes up, Sewon's healthy as a horse now. She'll have no trouble going to school. Was she dead and just like, is that her dead body that she's like looking after her maybe? Or is she just pretending that she's asleep and hiding the fact that she's not actually at home? All that time the hospital was tough on her, but she's grown up so strong. I'm proud of her. Alexa, the world's a dangerous place these days, boomer ass comment. The world is dangerous all the fucking time. I agree. Actually, it was more dangerous in the 70s, so considering that fact, we've gotten better as a humanity. Sewon's been no end of trouble since I was pregnant with her. I think she takes after her father. Why does she hate her own child? She was born premature. Why does she hate her own child? The doctor scared us every time we went in for a checkup about how one thing could go wrong and then something else and on and on and on. I don't remember how many waivers and consent forms I had to sign. But I always knew she'd be alright. How those little hands were going to get bigger and stronger one day. And then she died. No need to worry, I'm taking very good care of her. I don't trust you, lady. Sewon's father and I are no longer together, but my mother and I are doing our best to give her everything she needs. Imagination. Maybe she died and the mom or whoever that is felt guilty and is one of those parents who believe they're still alive. I take it back. The impeccable timing of this. And I'll make sure she comes out to the first day of school. But she missed it. She missed the first day of school. Thank you for checking in. I think the rice is ready. Would you like to join us for food, Detective? Okay, so I know where this goes. This is definitely, first of all, the mom. And... go up. This is go up. Go up. Go up. Okay, so this is Detective right here yet. Disappeared 3 hours ago. She was just at the playground. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's go. Oh, so if I okay, so if I get them in the right spot, then I get the key. Okay. In the afternoon. There's never one for prayer. I keep calling him, but he won't pick up. Okay, there we go. That's connection. The man was never one for prayer, maybe? No? call from my mother. Detective, are you here yet? Okay, let's see if I can adjust these things. Please don't look for my daughter anymore. That is the father. That is the father. Please don't look for my daughter anymore. But why? Okay. The dad's kind of a mystery, honestly. Progress being made. Yeah, apparently so. Okay, responsible. This is the very last one. This is probably the father? Okay. Okay, that's the father. English teacher, I don't really understand. I needed the money. It was probably above that. Okay, this is probably the first one. Oh, never mind. Okay. Try to think about it. If you can remember. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. We're all together. Thank you for telling me. Alright. Probably somewhere here. So she's the care of the father? Makes more logical sense as before that. I don't need a stationery store, right? Saw that boy a few days ago. Okay, this is probably Shin. Okay, this is probably Shin. Oh, this. Is that her? Is that her? She'd probably know who the boy is, right? She'd probably know who the boy is. Gotta head out. It's been nice hanging with all. See you later, Alexa. This might be the kindergarten, likely. Okay, that was correct. That was correct. So that was the first one. Not C1, not her brother either. Don't call us history. Oh, that's the kindergarten. That's the kindergarten, right? Calling for your cooperation. Okay. Caregiver? Alright, let's try to piece together. Shit. That's also... Oh, I can use a key. I can use a key. Station, candy, hurt. Why didn't you report any of this to the authorities? I'm gonna save that for later. Reason suspects... Search for the answer now. Okay. Okay, let's see this one. Okay, well, no, not that one. Use the key to open lock. Let's see what other locks I have. Stationary. I can't even see what the title of this is, so no. Pre-entrance day absentee list. It's either gonna be that or why didn't you report any of this to the authorities? I'm gonna do the pre-entrance day absentee list. The day Seo1 disappeared. So that would be 2, 3. There we go. Okay. The day Seo1's mother was discharged. That would be Seo1's birthday? Okay, never mind. Sounds heavy burden. No fragments contain, so I can't open that, I can't open that, can I open this? Okay, I can't open this either. Okay, Myung-ho carries around. Okay. It's either gonna be from the mother or the kid himself. Something about the Weeping Willows, I believe. So open the windows. Yeah, where the fuck is it? Hospital. Something about him being sad. Where the fuck? Oh, how does Myung-ho feel? Took a stroll last year. Looks like he's at the mercy. There's something he always carries around. Never leaves home without it. This one? The fuck is that? Alright, assume. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to get confused. I'm not sure if I'll like continue this stream. Maybe if you guys want me to, I will. But currently, yeah, I'm currently kind of running out of steam personally, so I probably should take a break and yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed my voice, because that was the main part of the stream, actually me just showing off my voice. But yeah, I'll continue this game if you guys want me to. So far, it seems like a clusterfuck, and I've been enjoying it so far. It's like a trauma. All over again. All over again. A memory box. A memory box? Dude, my brain is so fucking fried right now. I can't do this shit. I will probably try to continue the stream sometime again then. Yeah, I'll probably try to continue the stream again sometime. Continue where I left off. So yeah, I'm gonna like die for a bit because my body isn't working with me right now. So yeah, I'm gonna save and quit, and thank you for stopping by. See you later. Yeah, see you later, I guess.